So here we have batch number 5 in the processor, and we're starting to run into a bit of an issue. I don't know if it's the winter time or what, but this is my original filter, and yeah, I've cleaned this out about 3-4 times while I was filtering the oil out of the containers. This one's the brand new one, and you can see this kind of sludge stuff. It's almost like it's a combination of, it's empty now, it's all processed. Almost like this stuff is a combination of water and whatever else, and it just does not want to go through the 100 micron filter. So you end up scraping it with a piece of wood or something like that, as you've seen in my previous videos, to try and get it through there. And it takes a long time to filter that oil. And I suppose it's the colder temperatures, because when the oil is warm it's quite runny, you know. So anyway, here's some glycerol that we've poured out of this batch. This is batch number 5 right now, and we're water washing it. And this is probably the 4th wash, I guess, right now. So it's pretty close to being done. As you can see, there's a line right there, roughly right now. Bounces around. From experience, I found it's best to wait at least an hour after you do the water wash, so that you get a good separation here and that it's fairly clear what's coming out of there. Otherwise you're mixing fuel together and you're chucking fuel down the toilet, which is no good. Another interesting thing on the glycerol leftovers, I'm not sure if you can see this, so maybe I'll zoom in on this. Right on the edge there, you see there's about a 1/4 inch of fuel on top of this right now. And that's just the way the ball bounces, because over a number of days the glycerol keeps separating. So what I've done is, you know, if you have it in the plastic pails with a spout top on there, basically pour off the top of this into your next batch just as you add your chemicals and everything to the oil, and that way you'll be able to recover the fuel that's in here, and the glycerol that's in here has some methanol in it, so you're gonna boost the reaction a bit of your oils. So yeah, that's it. Otherwise nothing new. It seems to be working good. I'm almost out of methanol. I think I got maybe another batch in there, so I'll have to get another barrel of that soon. And yeah, but otherwise the system's working pretty good. But for this sludge issue in the 100 micron filter, I'm looking at possibly getting a centrifuge from biodiesel.com, and basically heat up the oil and run it through the centrifuge, so I have really clean oil going in. And I can also run that the finished fuel through the centrifuge as well, and make sure there's absolutely no water in there, because the centrifuge is going to get all your water out of there. Even though right now, you know, we do a pretty good drying on it and it's totally clear and all that. You can actually see here, this is the previous batch, and it's pretty clear. You know, there's you can see the light right through there. So there's no precipitate either, and this has been sitting here for probably a month now on the windowsill. And this is it's a 1 liter cylinder. So you can really see if there's any separation or any issues like that if you leave the fuel sitting in one of these flasks. So here we are, it's Sunday night, batch number 5, and it's totally clear. I'm gonna let this bubble till tomorrow morning, just to make sure every bit of water is out of here and it's totally dry. And we'll start pouring it in the truck tomorrow. So again, this is a batch that was started on Friday night. Filtered the oil, put the heater on Friday night. Saturday morning I transferred it into the 60 gallon here, added the methanol, KOH, and this is Sunday night, and I've taken my time with it. So literally in 2 days you can have some nice clean biodiesel.